After studying this module, you shall be able to know about the reactivity of alkene towards nucleophiles and free radicals. You shall be also able to learn about the alkene substrates that undergo nucleophilic additions. You should be familiarized with the mechanistic aspects of nucleophilic and free radical additions, and you shall be acquainted with the alkenes nucleophilic and free radical addition of synthetic importance. After all these reactions, you shall be also able to identify the stereochemistry and orientation of nucleophilic and free radical additions of alkenes.
To begin with, let us study about a few important nucleophilic addition and free radical addition reactions of alkenes. Unlike the electrophilic addition to alkenes, the nucleophilic addition is not fissile. This is due to the fact that alkenes are electron-rich and deficient as desired of nucleophilic attack. However, if the carbon-carbon double bond is activated by the presence of electron-withdrawing groups represented by EWG here, leads to polarization of double bond, making it electrophilic and susceptible to a nucleophilic attack. Common electron withdrawing groups and their order of effectiveness in making alkenes prone to a nucleophilic addition as shown here. Similar effects are observed with SOR, SO2R, and fluoride substituents, and these groups act by reducing the pi electron density at the alkene carbon either by inductive effect or by mesomeric effect. This reduced electron density helps the approach of the nucleophile. Most groups conjugate with alkene and render the alkene more electrophilic. For example, as shown here, the aldehyde and the cyanide groups are making on of the doubly bonded carbon to bear a positive charge via resonance. Before knowing the particular cases, let us understand the journal mechanism of nucleophilic additions to alkenes. In the first step, the nucleophile first attacks the alkene double bond and adds up to form a carbanion. In the second step, the carbanion combines with electropositive species. In case the electron withdrawing group attached to the alkene is conjugated and also prone for nucleophilic attack, there are more than one attacking sites for the nucleophilic reagent, one on the electron withdrawing group and other on the carbon-carbon double bond. In such cases, notice that it is beta carbon which is more electron deficient than the alpha carbon. For example, the alpha-beta unsaturated carbonyls have two electrophilic sites, the carbonyl carbon and the beta carbon. Thus, the nucleophile may possibly attack both sites, leading to either a 1,2 addition or a 1,4 addition respectively. The latter is also known as conjugate addition, as addition occurs to the double bond conjugated with the carbonyl functionality. For the 1,2 addition, the nucleophile attacks on the carbonyl carbon, leading to O- formation, which takes the remaining proton. Notice that the addition of nucleophile and H has happened to relative 1,2 positions and hence called as 1,2 addition. For the 1,4 addition, the nucleophile attacks on the beta carbon, resulting in the carbanion formation, which after resonance leads to oxygen anion. The oxygen anion takes the remaining proton and leads to formation of enol, which tautomerizes to form the keto form. It is evident from the enol that the addition of nucleophile and H has happened to relative 1,4 positions and hence called as 1,4 addition. It is important to note the 1,3 addition never occurs since the resulting carbanion would have no resonance stabilization. The regiochemistry for nucleophilic additions is dependent upon the type of nucleophile used. Stronger the nucleophile, the more chances of 1,2 addition. Thus, strong nucleophiles such as Grignard reagents, RMGX or RLI or hydride ion favor 1,2 addition, whereas weaker nucleophiles such as enolate ions favor 1,4 addition. Actually, a 1,2 addition first occurs and is kinetically favored. Again, depending on the nature of nucleophile. Stronger nucleophile are poor leaving groups, hence difficult to eliminate from a 1,2 addition product. If irreversible, then 1,2 addition predominates. If reversible and allowed to run for more time, then 1,4 addition product will predominate, as it is more stable and thermodynamically favored. Also, if performed at lower temperatures, kinetic product, that is, 1,2 addition product predominates, while at higher temperatures, thermodynamic product, that is, 1,4 addition prevails. Let us be familiar with some examples of nucleophilic addition reactions of alkenes. With alkenes containing cyanide substituent, the most common being acrylonitrile, a variety of nucleophiles such as phenols, alcohols, amines, or sulfide may easily add to unsubstituted carbon of the double bond. Looking at these reactions from the reagent perspective, these nucleophiles have attached two cyanoethyl group on them, and thus this process is termed as cyanoethylation. Let us consider another reaction here, the hydrocyanoaddition reaction. Alkanes have electron withdrawing groups, and also polyhaloalkanes undergo base catalyzed reaction with hydrogen cyanide to give nitriles. HCN in presence of base gives cyanide anion, which is a good nucleophile and adds to activated alkene, giving the carbanion, which abstracts protons to result in the formation of nitrile product. When the reaction is performed, alpha beta unsaturated carbonyls, then the 1,2 addition may be the completing reaction and sometimes is the major reaction as discussed earlier. Next, we talk about a very important name nucleophilic addition reaction, Michael addition. When the nucleophile attacking an alkene joined to electron withdrawing group is a carbanion, then nucleophilic addition is termed as Michael addition. Here, the organic substrate which leads to the formation of attacking nucleophile is of the form electron withdrawing group CHR2. Here, alpha hydrogen with respect to the electron withdrawing group is acidic and generates carbanion which reacted by appropriate base such as NaOH or sodium alkoxides. Some examples are depicted here. Let us consider the diethyl malolate case. The alpha hydrogen atom are acidic due to two electron withdrawing ester groups. When treated with ethoxide ion as base, one of these acidic hydrogen atoms is abstracted to give carbanion, which is stabilized by resonance. It is this carbanion which can act as a nucleophile. Hence, when reacted with alkene, the nucleophilic carbanion attacks on the beta carbon of the activated alkene, as shown here. The resulting is the oxygen anion, which takes the proton from medium form to enol. The enol further tautomerizes to form the addition product. Let us consider another nucleophilic addition reaction, which is epoxidation of alpha beta unsaturated ketones. It is carried out by treating alpha beta unsaturated ketone with hydrogen peroxide under basic conditions. This method is quite good for preparation of epoxide from alpha beta unsaturated ketones, aldehydes, and even sulfones. Here, the nucleophile is HOO anion, which is generated by reaction of H2O2 with NaOH. The reaction initially involves 1,4 addition of the nucleophile to the conjugated alkene and subsequent internal attack of the carbanion to the oxygen to form an epoxide ring via cleavage of oxygen-oxygen bond and liberation of OH anion as depicted here.
Let us now try to understand how the epoxidation of alpha beta unsaturated carbonyl compounds happen with OOH minus with the help of an example. Let us consider that we have this alpha beta unsaturated carbonyl compound which is cyclohexenone, and you can clearly see that in respect to the carbonyl this is the alpha and the beta conjugation. So what happens is when this molecule is treated with the hydroperoxide ion, that is OOH minus, this OOH minus will be attacking on the beta carbon as you can see here, and in turn these pi electrons move to this position and we get the oxygen ion. So what we get is, let us try to write. Now further what happens is these electrons will be coming back and on this carbon they will be resulting a carbon ion. Further what happens is this carbon ion will be attacking on this oxygen and there will be removal of this OH minus. So you can clearly see here that this is the epoxide which has formed.
After studying nucleophilic addition reactions, let us study the free radical addition reactions. You are already aware that free radicals are highly reactive species with an unpaired electron. Alkenes also undergo a variety of free radical addition reaction wherein free radicals add up to the carbon-carbon double bond. Let us understand the mechanism of free radical addition reaction with the help of HBr as adding reagent to alkenes. You are already aware that the free radical are formed by a homolytic bond cleavage, which can be brought about through light, that is photoinitiation, or by adding other free radical initiators. The general mechanism involves the addition of the free radical to alkene to form carbon radical intermediate, that is, an alkyl radical. These carbon free radicals, unlike carbocation, do not rearrange. The carbon free radical then abstract another free radical to form the product. Let's discuss the free radical addition of HBr here. It was observed that in the presence of peroxide, the addition of HBr to alkenes takes place in an anti-Markovnikov manner. This was discovered by famous chemist Kharash, and this effect came to be known as peroxide effect or Kharash effect. Thus, one butene gave one bromobutane, an anti-Markovnikov product when treated with HBr or hydrogen peroxide. On the other hand, when treated with HBr in the absence of peroxides, 2-bromobutane was formed as Markovnikov product. The three steps involved in a free radical addition mechanism are initiation, propagation, and termination. The first step is initiation, in which free radicals are formed from neutral molecules. Peroxide contains a weak oxygen-oxygen bond. Homolytic dissociation of peroxide into two alkoxy radicals by heat or light occurs and subsequent abstraction of hydrogen atom from hydrogen bromide by this radical results in the formation of a bromine radical. The next step is propagation, where more free radicals are formed from free radicals. The bromine radical is an electron deficient and adds to the double bond, generating a carbon radical. This radical, in turn, abstracts hydrogen from molecule of HBr, giving the desired product, and another bromine radical. This bromine radical attacks on more alkenes and thus leads to chain propagation. The last step is termination, where free radicals combine to form neutral molecules which may be product, byproduct, or even the unreacted starting materials. The termination of the reaction can occur via three ways. An alkyl free radical combines with bromine free radical to form the dibromo byproduct through the termination step. Two bromine radicals may combine, leading to the formation of bromine as a byproduct. In very less cases, two alkyl radicals combine with each other to terminate the reaction and lead to higher alkanes as byproducts. Under free radical conditions, the regioselectivity is governed by addition of bromine radical to give the more stable alkyl radical. Also, addition of bromine radical to the alkane is governed by steric factors. Thus, bromine radical adds to the less substituted carbon of the double bond, resulting in lesser steric strain, which in turn leads to more stable alkyl radical, and hence observed orientation is anti-Markovnikov. You are already aware of the stability order for alkyl radicals as given here. We will discuss the stereochemistry of free radical addition of HBr to alkenes. This favors anti-addition. This is contrary to the concept that the free radical generated can also rotate about C-C bond, having the radical sp2 carbon to give mixture of both syn and anti-products. At very low temperatures, -80 degrees, HBr adds by overall anti-additions, but at higher temperature, the reaction is not stereospecific. This was attributed to the involvement of a bridged intermediate. At higher temperature, however, rotation at C-C bond can take place, resulting in loss in stereospecificity of the reaction. Various polyhalomethanes such as CCl4, CBr4, CHBr3, etc. have been found to add alkenes via a free radical mechanism. The reactivity order of halomethanes is CBr is greater than CBrCl3 is greater than CCl4 is greater than CH2Cl2 is greater than CHCl3. Addition of CBr4 to an alkene via use of an initiator is shown as an example here. The initiator represented as in generates the free radical CBr3 in the initiation step. The propagation step, the CBr3 attacks the alkene to form another free radical. The so formed free radical then abstract Br free radical from another CBr4 molecule to form the addition product. Other important free radical additions to alkenes are addition of polyhalomethanes, additions involving acyl radicals, and addition of thiols and thiocarboxylic acids, as shown here. The three steps involved in a free radical addition mechanism are initiation, propagation, and termination. The first step is initiation, in which free radicals are formed from neutral molecules. Peroxide contains a weak oxygen-oxygen bond. Homolytic dissociation of peroxide into two alkoxy radicals by heat or light occurs and subsequent abstraction of hydrogen atom from hydrogen bromide by this radical results in the formation of a bromine radical. The next step is propagation, where more free radicals are formed from free radicals. The bromine radical is an electron deficient and adds to the double bond, generating a carbon radical. This radical, in turn, abstract hydrogen from molecule of HBr, giving the desired product, and another bromine radical. This bromine radical attacks on more alkenes and thus leads to chain propagation. The last step is termination, where free radicals combine to form neutral molecules which may be product, byproduct, or even the unreacted starting materials. The termination of the reaction can occur via three ways. An alkyl free radical combines with bromine free radical to form the dibromo byproduct through the termination step. Two bromine radicals may combine, leading to the formation of bromine as a byproduct. In very less cases, two alkyl radicals combine with each other to terminate the reaction and lead to higher alkanes as byproduct. Let us consider another example as shown here. The stereochemistry of this free radical addition is governed by the steric bulk of the substituent present in the alkene. This effect is more pronounced in sterically conjusted fused skeleton such as in decalin or in non-bornene, where the addition is anti due to blocking of one side by trihalomethyl group as shown for addition of BrCCl3 to norbornene. For the 1,4 addition, the nucleophile attacks on the beta carbon, resulting in the carbanion formation, which after resonance leads to oxygen anion. The oxygen anion takes the remaining proton and leads to formation of enol, which tautomerizes to form the ketoform. It is evident from the enol that the addition of nucleophile and H has happened to relative 1,4 positions and hence called as 1,4 addition. It is important to note the 1,3 addition never occurs since the resulting carbanion would have no resonance stabilization.
So dear students, let us summarize what we have learnt in this module. We have learned that although fewer in number in comparison to electrophilic additions, the alkenes also undergo some very important nucleophilic and free radical addition. So in this module the focus has been on nucleophilic and free radical additions. For undergoing the nucleophilic additions, alkene must have at least one electron withdrawing group or substituent which will reduce the pi electron density of the CC double bond and make the alkene sufficiently electrophilic, otherwise the nucleophilic attack cannot be possible. The common electron withdrawing substituents which can do so are the CHO, the COR, the COOR, the cyano, nitro and sulfones, and we have discussed these cases. With conjugated systems, the reaction can be 1,2 addition or 1,4 addition, and mind it, there is no 1,3 addition which is possible, that we have discussed why. Harder nucleophiles prefer 1,2 addition while the weaker ones undergo 1,4 addition. We have also seen that out of 1,2 and 1,4 addition, the 1,2 addition is kinetically favored while the 1,4 addition is thermodynamically favored. Important nucleophilic additions of alkenes that we have studied are cyanoethylation, HCN addition, Michael addition and epoxidation with peroxide in base. Free radical additions of alkenes we have seen involve three important steps, which are chain initiation, propagation and termination. HBr when added in presence of peroxide will react via free radical mechanism to give the product which is anti-Markovnikov orientation. This is due to the attack of bromine radical to the least substituted carbon, which in turn leads to less steric strain and formation of the more stable alkyl radical is there, which is the more substituted one. The free radical addition of HBr is stereospecific at lower temperatures, that is forms the anti-addition product, and this is due to the formation of a bridged intermediate analogous to that observed in electrophilic addition of halogen to alkenes. The other important free radical additions to alkenes that we have discussed are addition of polyhalomethanes, additions involving acyl radicals and addition of thiols and thiocarboxylic acids.